the shuffling madness of the locomotive breath.
Alright, hey guys, welcome to a very, very special craft beer review. Today I have with me Sam, and him and I are going to be showing you the Tactical Nuclear Penguin. Now each of these logos here is hand-drawn on this bag, and out of the first batch they made in November, only 250 went to sale. The other 250 you could buy for very, very expensive amounts and get stock options with the company for this kind of bottle. Now, somebody shipped this to us for free of charge, so we are very grateful to you, and I will send you a thank you email, etc. And let's talk a little bit how this is made, and I'm going to unveil the bottle.
Indeed.
You can talk a little bit about how it's made.
Unveil it. There's a lot of debate over the process itself. It started out as an imperial stout, aged about 1.5 years, and they did exactly the opposite of distilling. Instead of using heat to separate water from alcohol, they froze it and drained off the portion that didn't freeze, mostly alcohol, and this is the result.
That's right, and as far as I'm concerned, whether or not it's a beer technically, you know what? A beer brewing company invented a new process. Now, if people want to debate and go nuts about whether or not it's technically beer or not, I really don't care. I want to try it, I want to enjoy it. 32%, I mean, this is insane. A little bit like that. You can see it's a Tactical Nuclear Penguin. And Brewdog, they are out of Scotland, I believe, correct?
Yep, Fraser-Borough.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a crack here. I'm going to be very careful with this cap, so I'm going to be very, 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 very careful.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shit. I think I spilled a drop and going to hell.
Dude, that's like $40 right there.
Yeah, alright. Wow, I mean, you can smell the alcohol.
Yes.
It smells like a spirit. But, you know, there's also, and being that this did start as an imperial stout that was aged for 1.5 years, it's a complex smell. I mean, it's heavy. There's a lot of alcohol. It's heavy, but
It smells like some single malts that I've had.
like a Scotch.
Yes, there's definitely something whiskey about this.
When they're and the imperial stout was aged in Scotch barrels, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Scotch barrels.
Just wish we knew from what distillery.
Yeah, that would be nice to know. Well, swirler, you can see.
There's some legs.
Yeah, there's some legs there for sure when you give it a swirl from all that alcohol. Really, I mean, I'm overpowered with alcohol and the smell, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
There's some of the undertones from like a bourbon without the overpowering kick
and
of vanilla.
it's a little smoky.
Yeah.
It's a little smoky as well. All right, man, this is big.
Cheers, brother.
Tactical Nuclear Penguin. You know, that's super mellow.
Yeah.
It's really mellow for being this high in alcohol. I mean, we're talking, that's mellow. There's some nice coffee and some malt tastes.
There is a burnt taste like tobacco.
There is. It's like a smoky tobacco taste. Yeah, you guys can order this from their website because it's not really out yet, you know, where you can just go to the store and pick it up. But I will warn you that it is $68 for this size bottle, which is 11.2 ounce, I believe, after shipping coming from Scotland.
And exchange rates.
And exchange rates, yeah. So you're talking, this is a lot. So, but I will say this right out the gate: if you can't afford it and you do want to experience something this intense, do it because it's good.
Hell yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It's a hell of an investment for a one-time treat, but if you know somebody that's you know, both a beer and a whiskey lover, maybe a graduation, a birthday, an anniversary, you could kind of splurge on it.
You know, and it does kind of have a little bit of a Scotch overtone.
Yeah. Towards the back of the palate, it's like a sherry or a really dry red wine.
Yeah, but you know, it's very mellow for, like I said, for as much alcohol as in this, it's very mellow. Well, let me ask you the big question. Because I'm not one to want to chug this, since I will be sharing the rest of the bottle. What's your letter grade on the last sip? Let's do a sip and do a letter grade here.
What do you think?
Yeah, dude, I gotta say A. Like, that is, it still tastes like a beer.
Yes.
I mean, like, I know I mentioned that, hey, there's some overtones of this, overtones of that, but, you know, there's some malts there, there's some chocolate, and there's definitely that, like, heavy stout taste.
Yeah.
And especially, I mean, just the way it's crafted. I mean, to invent a whole new process.
It's genius.
To invent a whole new process. I mean, you can, let me come in close and let you guys take a look. I don't know if you're going to be able to see on camera real well. But, you know, you can get a little swirl there. You can, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but you can see the legs sticking. But the carbonation's perfect, and, you know, it's mellow. I got to give it an A. This is definitely a sipper. You're not going to chug a bottle of this and walk away. What do you think?
Stagger away. At first I was inclined to give it like an A- because the overtones that are so much like a whiskey aren't like the best whiskeys I've had, so I'm a little biased in that category. I'm a Scotch snob. What can I say? Mm-hmm. But as a beer goes, A. And this is still technically a beer. It's not technically distilled, and it is a malt.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the way I was saying with that debate. You know, it's not technically distilled, so people can debate about it forever. The way I look at it is, I just want to be part of the experience. I don't want to be part of the debate. I want to be the one drinking it. So, 2 A's here. Another cheers. That's an A. We'll see you guys next time on another beer review. Stay tuned for more specialities. And as always, enjoy your beer.
Has got him by the balls. Oh,